Pickaxe.
Reggie, I just sold my car online.
Let's go, Grandpa. Wait, you did?
Yep, on Carvana. Just put in the license plate, answered a few questions, got an offer in minutes. Easier than setting up that new digital picture frame.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're even picking it up tomorrow. Talk about fast.
Wow, way to go. So, about that picture frame.
Forget about it. Until Carvana makes one, I'm not interested.
Car selling made easy. On
Carvana.
pickup fees may apply.
Hello, and welcome back to another exciting episode of No Quest for the Wicked. Gentlemen, I have but two simple and humble questions to ask you. First, are you ready to rock?
Yes, always.
More importantly, are you ready to roll?
Rolling, let's do it.
Always.
We're getting to the bottom of a mystery. We're gonna solve the mystery.
Before we get going, I'll do a quick little recap. Last episode, you interrogated a gentleman known as Drago, the fourth member of the crew hired by Julian Sterling to modify this magic speakers, set up the magic speakers, test the broadcast that were sending the magical music out through the speakers. But you found out that he is just a victim of a really nefarious name, and he is just an average guy who is constantly hired as a henchman because of his name, Drago. He tried to help you as best he could. He revealed as much of the information of the operation as he could to you, despite a less than successful good cop, bad cop routine. However, at one point in time, he got a walkie-talkie transmission that stunned most of you and forced him to run away. Flit was able to pursue him, jump in the cruiser as they were getting away, leaving Lacey and Vlyn stranded. As night was beginning to fall, and Vlyn and Lacey weren't sure where Flit was or how they were going to get back, they decided it was safer to travel underground through the tunnels, assuming that if the bat is nocturnal, it wouldn't be in its tunnel system. Using the bat compass that Flit gave them, they navigated their way back towards the city. Along the way, they found a small bedroom of some sort that seemed to have been made by the bat for a woman with a bunch of stolen material from the settlement. Meanwhile, Flit was able to break Drago out of the spell and turn the car around and fly back to Dura Sancta, not before taking to the skies and seeing sort of the horizon of the shattered peaks, the scary oil rig, and the deserts to the south. Once you guys reconvened, Flit saw two of the other henchmen, Bosch and Strega, loading a giant crate onto a shipping ship, a large barge, and confronted them. However, they had all the paperwork necessary to ship whatever it was they were shipping, and then when you guys reconvened and met up again and reunited, you found Dez lying in the shape slate pools, injured and knocked out. When she came to, she told you that they have the bat, and that is where you are. Dez is coming to her senses now. She reaches up and taps the bonk on her head that's bleeding a little. Lacey is helping her up to her feet, and the two of them both look kind of like concerned at you.
Well, everything is tied together. That's a fun idea.
We know where the bat is. I just saw them load a giant box onto a ship, and you have the compass. So we just get a flyer. We go right now. We bomb the ship out of orbit. Like to see them come back from that.
We don't have orbit bombs.
Estrella have orbit bombs or something.
You think Estrella on the fly is going to okay some
Lacey
orbit bombs?
Lacey turns around and pulls out her comm and says, "This is Agent McChant. I need immediate air assistance just north of the settlement in the water. I need a strong presence of searching every ship that's currently just left dock. Dock team, please relay your information to aerial support. Every ship needs to be checked. One of them has a Class A threat on board. I repeat, there is a Class A threat on board.
I describe the boat as best I can.
You hear some chatter. Lacey is just kind of doing some Estrella military jargon. She's giving like codes and authorizations and stuff. And within like 3 minutes, you can see the Estrella Tower from where you guys are. It is on sort of like the northeast side of the dock. Within like 2 minutes, you see a sort of small platoon of aerial ships lifting up and flying out into the water.
For some reason, I feel like they're not going to find them, but...
No, they just took the bat, right, Des? Also, are you okay? Sorry.
Also, how do you know the bat?
Yeah. Are you the girl? You can't be the girl. Are you the girl?
She gets up and she's kind of like is soaking wet from lying in these shapeslate pools, and she says, I mean, I don't know the bat, but like it's not really all that difficult to know that it's
bat.
a giant bat.
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's
fair,
true,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Because, like, you are on the short list for girl.
Yes. Did you see the bat? Because he was trying to kidnap you.
No, I just heard all kinds of crazy ass noises and came to investigate. My workshop's just up the hill over there, and it was tough to see what they were doing, but it looked like two dudes were throwing someone in a crate, and I figured I should probably intervene. And then once I got down here, it wasn't a dude, it was, large bat, and they gave me
typical
a pretty solid whack on the noggin.
Yes, I'm sorry about that. But we are kind of in more dire straits than that. So we will get back to your whacked noggin. In the meantime, what the hell do they want the bat for? To control the bat? To unleash the bat in the noise cave?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I wish they died when we killed them. This is unfair. We had solved the problem. We were Detective Supreme.
I know. Things are never easy.
No.
Flitwick, we just
They're
have
easy for
to...
other people. Easy for them. They can just get killed and be fine.
Hey, struggle is what makes a hero.
Well, we're double heroes today then, I guess. Pass the compass to Lacey. At least she can give them a direction.
Yeah, Lacey, here. The compass that I was using in the caves.
When you open up the compass to look at it, it is spinning. It is just like going fucking crazy.
It's above
us. I
us.
don't know. Or below us?
One or the other. You look down, I'll look up.
Okay.
You don't see anything.
I'll put my ear to the ground.
I'll put my ear to the sky.
You hear the subtle sloshing of water and birds, evening birds.
The sloshing of birds, Dane? Ugh.
Sloshing of water.
Sloshing of water and birds.
Yeah,
Niall. Sloshing of birds would be a
sloshing
freaky...
of water and birds, i.e. both are sloshing.
Well, there's a lot of sloshing. I don't think that indicates a bat. Unless it's bat milk that's sloshing around.
Actually, what is this compass called again?
Absolute compass.
It said bat compass, and I just wrote in my notes. I just wrote bat compass.
Once it's registered to a creature, it points towards it, regardless of distance. If it dies or is on a different plane, it wobbles indecisively.
It is wobbling indecisively.
Oh no! Oh no!
When I bought this, the shop elf said it would wobble indecisively if it was either dead or off this plane. Could they have done this?
I've got a feeling that we're not going to find that boat.
Yes, it feels like someone doesn't want us to find this boat.
Yeah, I believe it's gone
like
somewhere.
A higher power.
Well, there is a puppeteer in the sky or something of that nature happening. So, we can't rule that out.
The only place we know is we know where they're going to be. We know they're going to be at the noise cave.
I don't think we'll be able to bite this in the butt. Is that the saying?
I don't.
Nip this in the butt.
Nip this in the bud.
Oh. Well, I don't think we'll be able to bite this in the butt.
In the bus?
In
Is your mind going? Have you reached that age?
I think my mind is wobbling indecisively like this compass.
I feel that.
I just think we have to go to the noise cave. I don't know if we could get to the bottom of this until we confront Julian.
What if we get it shut down?
I don't think we can. Who's in charge? Nobody.
Estrella? Look at Lacey. Estrella shut down club?
We don't really have any evidence to tie everything together. I mean, we know...
We don't have any evidence? I look at my empty pockets. I'm like, oh no, we don't actually have any physical evidence.
We've got circumstantial stuff. Maybe things that will eventually come all together. But also, he's a Sterling. He's not going to take a no for an answer. And even if he does, he's still going to sue Lacey here to oblivion.
Lionel's not going to believe us unless we have solid evidence.
When you're rich, you can kind of do what you want.
This settlement is built on the money of VIII Enterprises. It is a machine of bureaucracy. So anything that we need to do is going to have to go through layers and layers. One, we probably don't even have the time to get it shut down before it opens tomorrow. And if it did, they would be able to just essentially pay their way through whatever we're bringing up to them. We don't have anything to tie Julian to the noise cave, to the crimes. And technically, we haven't even really had a crime yet.
Well, Dinestra,
yes, which she has admitted to doing the crime.
Assault, I pointed at my various scorch marks and bruises. Assault, illegal magic.
Not Julian.
Presumably, well, yes. But if Julian hired them, I understand, Lacey. I understand where you're coming from.
I pointed Drago.
He's useless. Well, he's been less useless, let's be fair. Remember, Drago? I said, not very medium of you.
He's a witness. We can zone of truth him. Like, he is our only hard evidence is this unreliable guy right here.
But even then, things don't work quickly.
No.
I don't see us getting a jury together
There'd be
by
an
tomorrow.
inquiry and then like a couple
best case
pre-trials and
a week, 2 weeks, at which point noise cave disaster has already happened, and we don't even know what that is, which is the worrying thing. Because if it is mass mind control, who's to say every single person in the town doesn't just say, oh, we actually love Julian and his illegal doings, and we hate you, and we get thrown in a sleep shade pool and sleep drowned.
I don't understand. We don't know what the end goal is.
No, that's the scary part.
That is the scary part.
Mind control some people to some end, which is straightforward.
What can we do? Like, I get it. It's like you can control this settlement. What would you do with us? Like,
take it over?
I guess, unless he's trying to mind control Lionel.
Maybe. But surely he could just do that at home.
Yeah, I don't know why we need a club for that.
Why do we need a bat? That's the worst part. Unless it's mind control the bat to kill everyone in the club so he can kill everyone without it.
He has bombs and mind control. Why does he need the bat?
Because then it's someone to blame. If he bombs it, we go, oh, bombs aren't naturally occurring. We have to look into them. If it's a bat massacre, a bat-sacker, if you will, they're going to say, oh, shit, maybe we shouldn't have a planet here. Maybe that's it. Maybe he doesn't want to move here. He's a petulant rich kid.
Yeah,
he murders everyone. Everybody
like
abandons the planet.
I don't think he has to be here.
Oh, when you have a father like, you know nothing.
I don't.
You should really learn more about fatherhood, Vlyn. You have so many children.
I do. Not the point now.
I guess rest up, arm up, noise cave.
Lacey says, well, Des, I know you just kind of went through something pretty rough, but we have a computer you might be able to look at.
Yes, the computer. Fuck.
Yeah, I guess we could try to figure out some evidence.
Actual piece of evidence that we forgot about.
Also, you're kind of a whiz. We may need something to either protect ourselves from mind control and or shake others out of it. We know that conflicting sound waves can alter the message as it's being beamed into people. Would you have anything that might help, especially if it's a bat? We would love to shake a bat out of mind control if that's what's happening.
She thinks for a second and she says, I'm not really like a gadgeteer or anything, but that
Oswald's
weird dude,
our gadgeteer.
Yeah, that weird old guy on the edge of town is kind of like
he's okay.
Yeah, okay and weird old guy. Yeah,
they ain't mutually exclusive.
Yeah, look at Vlyn.
I'm not that old.
Yeah, if we bring that computer back to my workshop, I should be able to figure out if there's anything of use on there.
Okay, let's carry Des over to their shop.
She seems pretty tough. Like, she, other than like a little like disheveled, she doesn't seem to be like that rattled by it. It looks like she's got a real solid hit and just got KO'd, and
now
it's not like
fine.
she's yeah.
While we walk over to the shop, I'm going to message Ozzy and basically just say like, hey Ozzy, the whole mind control thing that we had talked to you about looks like we may need to confront the people in charge of that if there's anything you have to either protect us from mind control and or something we could use to shake other people out of mind control, brackets, especially a bat, and
we
brackets.
have something that can shake people out of mind control.
What's that?
Cleo.
Maybe. Or
you would have to imagine that like the main source should be more like magically potent than a copy, right?
Okay, but remember last time we talked to her and she mind controlled you, took your weapon, and was going to go kill her brother?
That still might happen, but we might need her for the bat. What if the bat does go to murder and the girl's the only way to stop the bat?
Well, if she's the girl, then it's maybe even worse to have her there.
Or the only thing that will shake the bat out of mind control.
Or our new bestie, Ozzy, just sorts us out with some nifty gadgets.
In less than 24 hours?
You saw his magic locker. He was making all sorts of shit.
Okay. I still think we will need to get Cleo involved at some point.
Yes, I worry you're right, but I don't want to, because she scares me.
I know, but imagine if the only way this ends up is a really cool dueling DJ battle between you and the other guy.
I look off into
Cleo's
the distance.
music.
Hold on. I'll make it happen.
What?
I'll make it happen. You're right, Vlyn. I'll make it happen.
What does that mean? I'm just pitching. Oh no. I may have spoken out of turn. Flit! And I just sort of chase him, like, just start following him.
I'm just like miming, like in the air, like air DJing, like really focused looking. Yes, I see it now.
Well, I've made an error. Okay, I guess we're just gonna, we're just chatting about imaginary DJing while Dez is decoding this computer. Probably like having a cup of tea. You know, we've been walking around.
It does not take long for Dez to get into the computer. It didn't seem like it was like heavily encrypted, which is why they were so keen on wiping it. Most of it gone. She turns around and
20.
I know. That just stopped it. Doesn't undo what was deleted.
But stopped it so well it undid it.
No, not how that works.
I'm pretty sure it says it in the rules.
She swivels around on her chair and you can see the screen sort of like with a mishmash of files and stuff on it. And she says, it looks like most of it was deleted, but there are a few files and things here. So here's what I can show you. And she turns around and opens some things up. First are a fairly complete schematic of the noise cave. And you can see that the noise cave itself is less of a building and more of a pocket dimension. That is how he was able to build it so quickly, was they were able to excavate a very small portion underneath the exterior facade and then have put in a extra dimensional pocket dimension, which is much larger. And you're seeing sort of the blueprints for that pocket dimension, and it is a pretty simple nightclub outline. There's a huge dance floor kind of center. There's like a bit of an airlock to sort of usher people in from the material plane to this pocket dimension. And then there's like a coat check, like an admissions kind of area. And then right into there is this huge, massive open air or open dance floor. It's just like a giant square. There are two bars on the east and west walls. There is a staircase that goes up and around on either side up to sort of like a balcony level. There are these like giant swinging cages all over hanging from the ceiling. And then on either side, there are like sound booths for DJs. You see one on the east side and one on the west side. And they're on these big circular platforms that seem to be like kind of floating. There are a bunch of hard light projectors all over the place. They're on the walls, they're on the ceiling, they're on the floor. And it seems like they are able to project hard light kind of constructs or terrain. So you know that like one of the big selling features of the Noise Cave is that they're able to change the venue for your needs. So if you wanted to go in and be like super fancy, feels like we're on like a 1950s, cruise ship, they can do that. Or
desert rave while we play Sandstorm.
Precisely. And then you can see sort of like back rooms as well. There's like there are tunnels, or not really tunnels, but like there's like back sort of service alleys behind the bars that connect into a sort of a central storage location. And then down that hallway, there are more sort of like little rooms off to the side. They seem to be for storage, for admin, like there's an office and that kind of stuff.
There's the VIP room.
Very top in the center above the dance floor.
Okay. Like glass fronted so you can look down kind of deal?
It doesn't look like it's glass fronted. It looks like it is like kind of velvet rope. It's slightly raised, so that whole top floor is a balcony that wraps around the whole thing, and then the VIP kind of goes down or back a little bit more, but up. So they kind of have like stadium seating down over the kind of like a gladiatorial or like a king's place to watch like a jousting tournament or that kind of sense.
So it is open though, like they can look down. It is open, in the closed room. Okay.
Nope.
Cool.
You can imagine that perhaps some of these like rooms off to the side might be a more like private VIP room
for crimes.
For crimes or more sensitive matters.
Crimes.
Sensual matters?
Sensual matters as well.
My God. Vlyn is blushing.
If you go into the noise cave,
you're gonna fuck.
You will be able to like ask me questions about layout, and you will have the information.
Cool. Yeah, no need to explain every nook and cranny right now.
You won't be lost or anything. So like if at any point in time you need information about the physical layout, including these like hidden service tunnels and stuff like that, you will be able to get in.
Map updated.
Yeah, exactly. You also know that there are, here, let me tell you some of the features of the noise cave. You know that the VIP area, the one that you can see that's like raised up, is a democratic VIP. So everyone has, when they go in, you are given a series of things, kind of like Century Vista. You're given a wristband, and you have like a unique ID. And if you buy people drinks, or if you're dancing really well, or whatever, like
just cool.
Yeah, if people like you, you're voted, and if you hit a certain threshold, you're invited to the VIP.
If someone goes over your threshold, are you evicted from the VIP?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So there's like tiers of VIP, which is with those like raised things. So there's like
it's just
brackets.
surf in a club.
Yeah, this is just Surf 2.0. Dane's rules more defined.
It's based on like percentage and like how many people are at X level and how many people. So it's constantly being changed, but there are people going around who are constantly checking scores. And once you hit a certain threshold, you'll be invited up. You don't have to go if you don't want to, but
and on the second floor, you can pose off to get more points.
You know that there is a specialist who will give you a makeover before entering the club. There is a place before you enter in where a person will essentially cast glamours on you to change your physical, your outfit, your makeup, your whatever. So you don't necessarily need to dress up for this occasion. You know, you can just hit the optimization specialist and change your fit, and you can do that sort of like throughout the night, and it's free.
Hell yeah.
Finally, one of the other benefits of the wristband is you have an illusionary dance partner. So at any point in time, you can summon what is essentially an unseen servant, but it is a like hard light construct of a dancer of your choice to dance with you. And they know every dance that you're doing. They know all the steps, and they will completely be in sync with you should you want to dance with someone.
Hell yeah. What else we got in these files?
You also get the entire business application as submitted to the Council of like Commerce on Therum by Julian Sterling. You have, and it's all in like order. It seems like the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed.
Is there anything weird?
No. And that's what's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
It's incredibly thorough and well done and professional.
I remember Dinestra said she was surprised because she dealt with him before, but it checks out. This seems legit.
Yeah. And judging by what people have said about Julian in the past and his business ventures. And as you said that, Des actually turns around and quickly types a little bit on the grid and pulls up his past business applications. And you like literally looks like night and day. Like one looks like it was done by a child in crayon, and the other, it looks so obviously unprofessional in comparison to this one.
Okay, well, that's weird, but not exactly damning.
No.
Anything else? But it is weird that he's putting in so much effort, or has gotten somebody else on board to do it for him.
Or someone else has gotten him on board.
Yeah, it feels like he's not the honcho.
Julian doesn't feel like a mastermind conspiracy type to me.
Although the children of incredibly successful rich folk often are powerhouses in their own right.
Is that always true? I
Yes,
believe I read the tabloids like
almost
when I'm
always.
at the doctor's office. Like they seem to get up
Would
to
they-
no good.
Would they be that rich if they were so not talented? Come on, Vlyn.
But no, their parents Flit. Their parents are rich,
They
so they
earned
don't
it.
have to.
They earned it, Vlyn. Now, anything
that
else?
is also
Anything else on these files?
There is one final file. Well, actually, there's two. It's in like a folder, and it just says insurance. And when you open it, it's a video file and a like text document. And you can see that the person who created this was Paul. One of the text document is just a transcript of a text message conversation or an email. It's hard to tell. And one, it just says like there's like a JS, and then the other one is just a BM signifying like who's speaking to one another. And JS says, so it's all ready. And BM says everything you wanted. And JS says, and the price is still the same. And BM says, just access to the ley lines.
who the fuck is BM?
Big Mama.
I was gonna say Big Moan, Tone's evil sibling. BM. Okay, do we not know a BM? We must. As Ryan looks at his notebook.
Batman.
No.
Man Bat.
The other file in this, hidden secret folder is a video file. It is a security footage from the noise cave, and you can see Julian Sterling pacing back and forth on the dance floor. It's like up top looking down, and as he's pacing back and forth, you see the camera like freezes for a second. It stutters for a short second with some static, and then when it comes back, you see the tail end of a portal closing and a man in a black suit with almost white skin, like pale, almost gray skin. He's got slick black hair in a tight sort of ponytail, and he's wearing this all black suit, and he stands in front of Julian, and they seem to be Julian seems to be yelling at him, and he seems to be not reacting whatsoever. Until he holds his hand up, does a sort of like gesture, and out of this like ethereal smoke, this black smoke, he pulls an object out and holds it in front of him. Julian sort of calms down, grabs the object, and once again the camera shutters, and you see that portal closing, and the man is gone.
I've got a feeling that's BM.
Probably. What's the object?
It is almost impossible to tell. It's just a little something.
Okay.
It's really tough to see. It looks like a rock of some sort.
Well, that means we now know there's another party clearly trying to find the gem of the universe, whatever it's called.
Betrayal Man.
What's it called, Dan? The gem of...
The jeweled orrery.
Jeweled orrery. So we now know there's another party actively pursuing it, and they have the same idea as us, I assume, to like get into the ley line to...
Yes.
So a third party... can I roll like a culture check to see if I can identify if he was more than just like a human?
Give me a mysticism check.
Mysticism. All right, I have
is
that.
what you.
I will also roll a mysticism, unless you want me to just help you, Ryan.
I rolled a 10. So
Okay, I will. Well, has an old 13 gonna?
Yeah, we're so good at skill checks.
Here's what I can tell you with a 10 and a 13. Obviously a magic user of some sort. And judging by just, give me a culture check as well.
Yeah, and like I also want to ask Des to like if they can like clear up anything on him, because if he's a magic user, I don't know, he might have some kind of iconography or like a fucking pin on his jacket or something that might help us out to identify afterwards, but I guess we just can't see that without really going through the footage. 22.
I got a 14.
With a 22, you don't recognize him as a common species in Casamal. So certainly not a regular denizen of Casamal.
Yeah.
Does he look like a porcelain if his skin is that pale?
No.
Okay.
He definitely looks like a dude, but other than that, you can't really tell. Like of your 22 is pretty good. Of your knowledge of different species, especially in Casamal,
It's not perfect.
and that is what you were able to salvage off the computer.
The plot, it's so thick.
It's so thick. It's like a
thickened
thick
even.
stew.
The thickest of stew. Glue stew.
glue stew, a classic dish.
Like a hummus of some sort.
Maybe like a hummus. The plot, thick like a hummus. It'd stick to your spoon if you turned it over. Wouldn't even fall off.
Lacey says, look, guys, I'm beat. I'm sure you are too, Vlyn. We walked a very long way back.
I got my steps in, like Vlyn shows his like future Fitbit.
I had to spend so much time talking to Drago.
Where should Drago stay tonight?
Lacey's like, yeah, what do you want to do with Drago? Like, I'm happy to put him under observation with Estrella, but again, I don't know where these speakers are.
Drago, I guess you're staying with me.
But you keep getting mind controlled, Vlyn. Every 10 minutes, mind control.
I must be immune by it at some point.
You would hope. Every 10 minutes. Oh, here's my gun. Oh, hop in the ship. Oh, like Vlyn. You'll have to stay with me.
Well, we will all stay together then.
If you punch me, Vlyn.
I won't, okay? I'll be fine. We'll play. Hey, I have my record player. We'll play some old tunes while we sleep.
Old tunes?
Yeah, old tunes.
All right, Drago, come. Join the sleepover. You could come too, Lacey, if you want.
She thinks for a second. She says, it might actually not be a bad idea.
He grills a mean cheese.
I do have a stew that I've been cooking, like a slow stew in my slow cooker.
Sure, yeah. I think it might be a good idea for us to kind of stick together in case anything happens. I will keep an eye on the two of you with Drago as well.
We'll keep an eye on you, Lacey.
Drago is just standing there just like, yeah, man, it's fine. Whatever you guys want to do. I feel like at this point in time, it's safer with you than not. So, yeah. He gives a thumbs up.
Excellent. The dream team back together. And Drago.
Des spins around on her chair again, and she says,
"You can join too."
No, I'm good. I'm it's starting to get a bit crowded in here. Listen, I know I'm not really a gadgets gal, but I might be able to whip something up for you as a little bit of a defense. I'm gonna shoot Oswald a message and maybe see if we can't collab on something. You'll hear from me in the morning, or at least before you go into the noise cave.
Amazing.
Good luck, I guess. Sleep well.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I already messaged Ozzy, so he should be up to date on what's going on. And yes, hopefully. Sleep well. Now, Vlyn, when we get these gadgets as we're walking away, we've got to remember to use them. Like the big gun Lacey gave us. Clean forgot about it.
I'm sorry. I punch stuff. That's all we didn't teach guns that much at the community center.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I also forgot about it, but I was too busy hiding.
I took an archery class.
Well, maybe they'll give us some kind of bow for tomorrow.
On the way home, I want to leave a note for Jackal, just to give him a heads up of what might go down in the sense of like be aware of speakers, try to stay away from them. If you see anything weird, just...
Noise cave, maybe.
I don't want to, just because he's our bud, and if this does go to shit, the more allies we have not mind controlled, the better. So I just want to give him a warning. So I just sort of walk by the alleyway, stand under the light, and I put a note folded like a rose because Vlyn's getting very good at it. I'll roll for my origami.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand or a dexterity.
Oh man, that's a 9. So not good. It looks more like a tulip. I think like I can't really get the rose down, so Vlyn does a tulip.
God, I take it off him and I'm gonna roll a dex. Nat 20.
Flit's delicate fingers is...
You absolute monster. And I'm sorry. It's actually pristine.
He's going to really like that.
It's even better than the one that Jackal had put before.
Oh, he's going to be... Actually, he might be upset.
Just like what you used to do when you were a child.
I didn't take origami as a child. I took it at the community center.
Why? Why would you wait so long? Your old, dumb fingers? A child's hands are way more spry.
I didn't have a great up. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, great job, Flit. I pat him on the back and I just,
Well, you should do that more. You should praise me more.
Oh, okay. Good job. Actually, really Thanks. Good work today, Flit. You were in crisis on your own and you handled it better than I could. I
don't even need a compass. I can just tell the direction of things with my incredible brain.
Yeah, it was very impressive, actually. How'd you do
that? A master never reveals his secrets. But I will say you did well, too. Aside from being mind-controlled and maybe, messing up our interrogation, you solid punches.
Solid punches, yeah.
Managed to get thrown through a laser field by a big man and also not get hit by any of those lasers. That was very impressive.
Yeah, we played a lot of Twister.
Oh, I will say, did you want to leave the laser grid with Des to see if she can fix it?
Yeah. We would never forget to do a thing.
No, never. I've been going over my character sheet in great detail.
I will say that you've left it and she will be tinkering with that tonight as well, trying to figure out if she can fix it.
cool. I guess we go back to my place. I put on some, like, I take out a record. It's like, I don't know, collection of Casamol Classics Volume 3, and I sort of blow it off.
Now that's what I call Casamol.
And yeah, it's like cheesy. Like there's like a song representing each planet probably.
Is Jenny Harmonix on there?
No, not on this album. It's like there's like a fake Elvis representing surf on this one.
Felvis.
Yeah, Pelvis. Yeah, Pelvis, the greatest rock star of original Casamol music. And I start serving out like bowls of my I think I made like a vegetarian stew, probably made with big nuts. So I did like a big nut stew that's just been simmering in the crock pot for a couple days. Everyone gets like a glass of tea and a glass of water, and we sort of just sit around and eat. And I set out little cots for everybody.
Drago slams this stew. It's gone within seconds. He just go. He's moaning. He's like, so good, with like every bite.
Did we not feed you as a henchman?
I didn't really get to eat a whole lot. Like most of the time, I mean, the other three didn't eat, so I would just.
Seconds, and I ladle out another bowl.
I didn't know you were a kitchen worker. This is exquisite.
Yeah, I fed a family of 14 plus to 16, 17 with myself.
By yourself?
I manned the homestead, yeah, more often than not.
It's just a strange thing for a father to do. How quaint.
No, it's not a strange thing, Flit. Who did your cooking? I made, I assume. That's my bad.
The chef.
My
Alonso
apologies.
Fertori, one of the most famous chefs.
Alonso Fertori was your chef?
Yes, well, he was breakfast and lunch. Dermot McNamara was our dinner chef.
I loved his show, Catering in Casamol, a deep dive into the globe's best restaurants.
Yes, father actually paid him to quit the show. He bought out the show and canceled it so he had time to work on
You're the
our
reason
estate.
why I lost my favorite daytime program?
Well, father,
Okay, all right.
I heard the show wasn't much good, but...
You shut your damn mouth. This recipe, I based it on his. It's just the big nuts.
Oh my god, what a great twist. Well,
Yeah, he was using fragrant water chestnuts of Goa, but I just did it with big nuts.
well, next time I'm conversing with home, I don't know when that will be, but I can send McNamara your...
God, that'd be incredible.
Maybe get him to,
I have all
sign
his
a spoon.
cookbooks. I point to like my bookshelf, and there's just like a bunch of McNamara books.
I thought that was
cookbooks.
just for decoration. They open their books,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
God.
teach you how to cook? Crazy.
Yes. Flit.
Lacey says, "Okay, we've got a big day
Sorry.
ahead of us."
Yeah.
Yes.
My apologies. We get off topic sometimes if you haven't noticed. Good night.
Yeah, you turn around and Drago is already like curled up on the floor in like a ball and just out cold. He's already passed out. He's snoring. He's like just KO'd.
My sweet boy.
Lacey takes the couch.
I have a bunch of cots. I brought 14 cots in case my children come to visit. So,
What kind of cots? Like, what do they look like?
like old army cots.
You see Flit get really quiet when he sees one of them.
Well, you can sleep in the bed, bud.
No. This will do. This will be great, actually.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. And he gets in just kind of like strangely, and you see him just like run a hand over like the like metal kind of like frame, and then turns off the lights.
Hello, Spatium Dane here to do the thing real quick, real fast. First and foremost, we hope you're enjoying this week's episode. Second, there is still, as of right now, if you're listening to this when it comes out, there is still a few more days left until the end of our most recent polling session, our most recent votes. Our Patreon has a very specific and a very crucial council vote right now that will, I promise you, shape the entire campaign or the rest of the campaign. I'm very excited to see where it's going. It's going sort of in the way I thought it was going to go. But, you know, people sometimes surprise me, especially on these votes. We've been shocked by the results a few times now. And on the Discord, our civilian vote is naming the settlement, which is also a pretty huge, impactful vote itself. So if you'd like to take part in these votes that help shape and mold the world in which we are playing in, you can head on over to noquestcast.com if you want to do a council vote and participate in like sort of the big picture votes. That is what we do over on the Patreon. So click the Patreon link, you'll be brought over. Any tier gets access to the votes. The higher tiers just get access to sort of tie-breaking votes if it ever comes down to it. If you want to just take part free of charge because you don't have the money to join the Patreon right now, that's fine too. Head on over to our Discord. Just click the Discord link. You'll be brought in, head on over to the voting chambers, and you'll be able to vote on the name of the settlement in this campaign. And just a programming note, we're still going to be doing the Frontiers regular releases, but throughout February, starting next week, we'll be previewing a new system called Craven. It'll be a 2-shot, or I guess technically a 1-shot with the Session 0, where we introduce you to the series and the system, kind of like we've done in the past, and then we have a 1-shot. It's a really cool system, so if you're looking for a little bit extra No Quest content, be on the lookout for that over the course of February. We'll be doing it on the off weeks, so Frontiers will not be interrupted. You're just getting bonus content, and who can be mad at that? But like I said, I'm keeping it short. I'm keeping it sweet. We will see you in 2 weeks' time for Frontiers, or next week for our Session 0 of Cravat. In the meantime, please be safe and be kind.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
This episode is brought to you by FX's The Beauty Official Podcast. Join host Evan Ross Katz on the official podcast for FX's hottest new series, The Beauty, taking you behind the scenes with its amazing stars as they discuss the show's most jaw-dropping moments. Featuring Evan Peters, Anthony Ramos, Jeremy Pope, Ashton Kutcher, Rebecca Hall, Bella Hadid, Meghan Trainor, Isabella Rossellini, Jessica Alexander, and Ari Grainer. Search FX's The Beauty wherever you listen to podcasts.
The day changes. Reset all your abilities. Now you can roll your...
I just rolled them, and let me tell you, one is real bad, but one is real good.
Nice.
And one's mid.
When you wake up, there is a bag, a burlap sack, sitting in the middle of your house, Vlyn, with a small little tag on it.
No.
We are unobservant.
I approach it. I roll a perception on it.
Yeah.
Please don't be a severed head. Please don't be a severed head. Please don't be a severed head.
I assume it's from Dez.
Please don't be a severed head. That's a 21.
You approach it and you see there is a little card on it, but as well you see there's a paper origami rose folded into the top. And when you look at the card, it just says, "Thanks for the heads up." And inside the bag is a fair number of smashed speakers.
Some of these are just fancy speakers.
Hey, he's thorough. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
Most of them are those like round speakers that were being hidden around the settlement. And you could assume this is probably most of the ones in the bazaar, or a good number of the ones in the bazaar.
Cool. Okay. All right, everybody, as I'm making some eggs, what's our plan for the daytime today? Obviously, we have a party to go to tonight, but is there anything we can do to get us ahead before then?
Pre-game, I guess.
We're not drinking, Flit. We have to go.
We're going to the noise cave tonight, and what are you talking about? If we don't pre-game, we're gonna feel weird. We're gonna be out, stick out like a sore thumb. People will know we're there to fight instead of party, Flynn.
You can pretend. Have you ever...
Go, do it right now.
Oh man, I'm having so much fun. Go... Look at me. Give me some...
Can you do a bluff check?
Yeah, please.
Give me a martini? Oh, my bluff is -1. Fantastic. That's a 0. That's a 1
I
-1.
slap you across the face. That was genuinely horrific.
I didn't have much of a...
Vlyn,
didn't party much as a youth.
They'd kick you out. I don't actually think they'll let you in acting like that.
Didn't we get invites from Cleo or something?
Yes, but still, That performance?
God. Okay, we might have to have some liquid courage.
Just a couple to fit in, to ease ourselves into the party.
Oh, God.
It'll be fine. Well, what's everyone else's idea?
Drago sits up, rubs his eyes, and he just says, I'm just going to follow you guys. So wherever you need me, I'm there. And Lacey is over in the kitchen pouring herself a cup of coffee, and it just says, I think if your mysterious burlap sack is to be believed, then it is possible that we could maybe hunt down some of these speakers. I think I might sort of rally a small little platoon of people that I trust, Lyrock, maybe one or two others, and split up and maybe see if we can't do a little canvas and get as many as we can.
Okay, well, we could get a few roadies, Vlyn, and just kind of like...
I can have what?
Get a few roadies, a few drinks for the road, and then we can do both. Multitasking.
Okay, sure.
Perfect.
Lacey says, maybe it is like before noon, so...
The pre-game.
Maybe go talk to Dez and Oswald.
Yeah, we should do
first.
That. That's a good plan. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, I kind of just thought it would all be in the one bag, but I guess you didn't pull out anything else. Sure, we can do that. What do we think? Drago in the closet just for the rest of the day, so he's safe.
I don't know.
Sitting
Drago,
in the closet in the dark, safe.
Do you want to? He can just like hang out here. He doesn't need to hide in the closet.
It's not quite as safe, is it, though, Vlyn?
Well, Lacey says, I don't think we should leave him alone regardless. So I can take him to Estrella, or you guys can take him, but I think leaving him alone...
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
And Drago's like, yeah. I mean, like, I don't really want to just be a sitting duck here.
Okay, come with us, Drago.
Well, wait, if we're going to the noise cave, he can't come in. He'll be murdered immediately.
Yeah, but like for the daytime,
sure.
For now, we can come with us.
You can get a few drinks in. See how unmedium we can get you.
I mean, maybe I could go to the noise cave, but I'll wear a disguise.
See, that's a cool suggestion that I wouldn't expect from someone like you. And it makes me want to do it, but like, why would we put you in danger just for you to be completely useless?
He shrugs and he just says, I don't know, I just want to be left out, I guess.
I do like a cool disguise. Maybe we can all get cool disguises.
Well, that's obviously the point. They've got the person out front that does the whole thing. That was the point. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah.
Am I the only one thinking about today?
I don't know. I'm outside my element here, pal.
Well, follow me.
I don't know if I've ever
right.
been to a club. The only club I've been a part of is like activities, groups designed to do activities. There was a run club in my hometown.
That's not a club.
Me and the other dads, we would do a couple kilometers every night.
Sadness of Fathers, I believe they call that cluster.
Who do you want to send Drago with? Do you want him to come with you, or do you want him to go with Estrella?
You can go with us.
Okay.
But are we bringing him to the noise cave?
No, this is for just the daytime stuff. You can decide what you want to do with him during the noise cave when it comes time to go there.
I run over to my house and I come back with like 3 hip flasks and like a bunch of like loose cigarettes in like a Ziploc bag. I'm just like, here you go. Yeah, I hand them both a flask and I hand them each a cigarette. Put it behind your ear. It looks cool that way.
I don't have ears.
Just like wedge it in some chitin.
Drago tries to put it in his ears and he breaks it in half.
You don't, it wouldn't save you anyway. But Vlyn, when you have a drink later, even if you don't smoke, you can just like have one and then people will think you're cool.
Before I forget, Flit, could you roll me a luck check?
This is my moment. And is good. God damn it.
Bad. You need an 11.
I think I rolled a 10 last time as well. Don't tell me another fucking neighbor gets their furniture.
As you're talking, Flit, you just go quiet as you see a guy carrying a rather nice sofa across your window.
I burst out again. It's for me. I'm Flit.
The guy, it's just like big fucking vest. He is just holding the one end of the couch with one hand, and he looks up onto his wrist computer. And he just goes, nope, not Flit. And he keeps going, and he turns up the sidewalk to your neighbor's house and knocks on the door.
People?
Yeah.
Vlyn, they're getting more furniture. How? They got so many last time. So many furnitures. How does it make...
Maybe
they're fucking with me.
Maybe they make furniture. Maybe they're furniture people. Maybe they're furniture magnets.
If they made furniture, why would they deliver it to them? No. If they made it, it'd be in there.
But maybe they...
This is their third couch. No one needs that many couches.
Yeah, aren't all these places the same design?
They are.
I couldn't fit 3 couches in here.
Exactly. What are they doing with the couches? Nothing.
Maybe they're up to no good.
We could skip the noise cave and investigate them.
As you are whispering to yourselves at the front of your door. The owner of the house next to you, Flit, gives you a real happy "Hey neighbor, how you doing?"
He can't see it because of the window, but I'm grabbing my gun and chambering around.
I have got my hand on Flit's gun, so he can't raise it to eye level. Oh, hi, how are you?
Good, great day. Beautiful day on Dura Sancta, hey? Isn't every day?
Oh. Got a new couch, I see. Another one.
Yeah, our first round, the couch just didn't go with the aesthetic, so we figured we'd just toss it and get a new one.
Where'd you toss it?
We just brought it to the incinerator. We didn't want it cluttering up the space, you know what I mean? Thankfully, you get furniture here so easily. We ordered this thing last night, here this morning.
Pulling the gun up again.
I'm holding it down. Yeah, anyway, have a lovely day. Also, don't listen to any strange speakers you might have received in the mail.
No, maybe you should. Just check them out. See if they go well with the new couch.
Okay, well, we'll listen to your two very different advice.
Thank
have
you.
A good day.
Have a good day.
There's just something off.
They're not bad people. They're just a normal family.
Nothing's normal about this. Nothing. And I won't be lied to by my own friend.
Okay, we can investigate them after the noise cave, okay? How's that
I'll hold
sound?
you to that.
Okay.
Lacey walks by and she says, please don't investigate random citizens just because they got their furniture.
You heard nothing, Lacey.
Still a law enforcer, so yeah, just...
Don't worry, we hear you loud and clear. Wink.
Don't wink at me, Flit.
I can wink at whomsoever I choose. Wink.
We won't do anything bad. Wink.
Vlyn, don't you do it too.
Vlyn. I high-five him.
I high-five him too.
Drago says, we're not going to set that guy's house on fire. And he winks.
Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will, Drago.
Anyway, Lacey, have a good day. And I start walking down the street towards Oswald's.
I'm beginning to understand why they hired you.
Drago just says, yeah, I can get onto a joke. I'll commit to a bit.
Excellent.
Where do you want to go first? Do you want to go to Dez or do you want to go to...
We should do Dez first, actually. Yeah. I changed my mind.
Pick up the gear and then we'll do speaker hunt.
Cool.
I like the idea that we have 3 scooters. We have 3 electric scooters, and that's how we're getting around today.
You have one, and you're triple-deckering it.
There you go. I'm driving it. Flit's on the handlebars, and
Drago's got his arms around you.
Yeah.
Now that's the fan art we need.
Yeah, don't let Lacey see. This is a clear violation of several municipal laws.
We don't even have one helmet.
Cool. Yeah, you get to Dez's place. The docks are bustling today. You guys haven't really been here this early before. And this seems to be sort of when things happen. There are people everywhere.
I'm assuming Lacey didn't get word that they found the ship. I'm assuming the ship was not found.
Oh, that's an excellent point. Yes. Before Lacey goes, she does tell you. She gives you sort of a report, and all the ships were searched. All the cargo was accounted for. And the one that you described, Flit, that big crate that you mentioned to her, was empty.
Yes, I assume they used a pocket dimension because my thing was wobbling indecisively, and we know they have at least one for the goddamn noise cave. Oh, to have money. Oh, to have things given to me that would be useful. It's hard living bereft.
It's okay, bud.
You see a large congregation of the parish all out in the water. There's always been a few of them out there, but this seems to be a morning ritual where there's about 20 of them all doing their water prayers.
I make a note.
And then just a shit ton of dock workers. It's bustling. You also see little unmanned cars kind of driving around. They're just kind of mobile billboards that says grand opening noise cave tonight. And it's just sort of they're all driving around. They're everywhere in the settlement.
Today's the day that Dinestra's getting zipped away, right?
Correct.
Is that happening before the noise cave? I assume so, right?
You don't really know. You just know it was happening today.
Okay. Do we have enough to delay? Can we get Lacey to delay that? Because I would like her to be here when we solve the noise cave. I feel like we have enough stuff, right? That makes things sus.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to Lacey and see if she can delay, she can add that to her list today at the very least. I
think a day, right? Push it till
say
tomorrow.
That there's an investigation going on and they need a bit more time. Yeah, sure. She will do that for you.
Thank you, Lacey. You are a queen. And I'm not winking, even though you can't see because I'm on the phone.
She says, yep, not a problem. I think we would all be better if someone not a Sterling was in charge. So we'll do what we can to keep Dinestra on planet.
Des, how's it going? What have you got for us?
Good morning.
First, she has the laser trap fixed. Easy peasy work for her. She tosses it to you, Vlyn. This is, hell yeah, technological item. It makes a laser grid in a 20-foot sphere. You can key it to up to 4 people to not be injured by, and it deals 2d6 fire damage for anyone moving through it. If you move through half speed, you get a reflex save.
Awesome.
It does take an hour to key people to the grid.
Can I key like me and Flit into it now?
Yep.
Nice.
And then she also hands you a little thumb drive, Flit.
Okay, not what I was expecting. What's this?
She says, well, I've noticed your deck there, and I was thinking that since it produces sonic emanations, that maybe perhaps a custom playlist of sorts would be able to help counteract some of the sonic magic. So you just plug that on in. It functions twofold. First, it's a playlist that I made for you.
Hell yeah, love that.
Second, once it's been sort of like programmed into something, specifically your weapon for this scenario, you are able to set it to a frequency that will disrupt other sonic effects. So you won't be able to use it to attack, but using it would be able to essentially cancel out a sonic effect. And mechanically, the way this works is you, as a swift action, can toggle between disruption mode and your regular weapon settings. And if you're in disruption mode, you make an attack roll against the DC of a sonic effect. And if you succeed, you can choose one of two things. You can negate it for 1 round, or grant someone who's under the effects of a sonic effect a second save.
Okay, so negating it would just be for a round. Second save would mean they would break out entirely.
Yeah, it's a standard action to use.
Cool.
And then also, it's a playlist that you can plug into something and play if you want.
What kind of genre?
It's kind of all over the place.
Cool. Well, I
but
appreciate
mostly
it.
like very angsty pop punk.
Hell yeah. Now, does it work like a gun? Like, can I take 2 shots at a -4 kind of deal, or is it just like a 1?
No, it's a standard action to use it. Yeah.
Cool.
And it has a 30-foot range as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. This is incredible. You've worked miracles, and we appreciate you. How's the head?
It's fine.
Excellent.
A little swelling, a little sore, but I've been hit worse by tools falling off a shelf, so that ain't nothing.
Well, I'm glad you're doing just fine. Now we got to go hunt some speakers, so till the next time we bust in with a weird request.
I cannot wait.
Thank you.
So heading over to Oswald's then. Oswald seems to be waiting for you. As you approach, the door swings open, and he says, you gave me quite a task to ponder last night, and I came up with something that I think you might be able to utilize to great effect. And as you go up, he shows you these 2 little wrist devices, and he says, these are what I'm calling sonic replicators.
Ooh.
Okay. What are we replicating?
What you can do is, as we've noticed, there seems to be 2 signals underneath the music that is controlling people's minds. I was thinking, perhaps, what if we had a second signal of our own?
And what would it do?
That is what we're going to decide now. What I can do right now is implant a spell of your choice into this sonic replicator. When you activate it, you will be able to cast that spell as a swift action, or swiftly, one normal person might say.
A swift action, yes, that checks out.
So, Flit, of the spells that you know, you are able to put in a spell, or alternatively, you can add Jolting Surge or Mystic Cure. Those are the 2 spells he kind of has like in as well. And they have to target you. It has to be a spell that like targets your person.
And does it have to be 1 spell between the 2, or can I put 1 in each?
Yeah, you can choose individually. So like one could go in yours and one can go in Vlyn's. The exception of the personal target is he can rig them to like dispel a shit ton of electrical energy, which is the Jolting Surge. Otherwise, has to be a spell that like targets yourself.
Mm-hmm. Now, Vlyn, what are you feeling here? I could turn you into fire, and you could blast forward in a 30-foot range.
That's me blasting's pretty good.
You know, it will give you a little bit of movement and aggression, and you saw me do it in the cave. It's a new thing I can do. I learned how to do it, to turn to fire and blast myself forward.
It's not a bad idea.
But healing is also good. We get the shit kicked out of us on the daily.
Good. Maybe that one. Maybe that's just better.
Are you sure? You could become fire.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know. That'd be really cool. But I also got a lightning motif going on. I don't really want to step outside my lane, you know?
Okay, if you're going to put the Mystic Cure in, it's Mystic Cure at 2nd level. So it's going to be 3d8 plus 3.
3d8 plus 3. Perfect.
And what do you want to put in yours, Flit?
Oh, I have a set too. I thought they were just for.
No. You can put them individually. So Vlyn, you have one, and Flit has one, and they can have different spells in each.
Oh my god! So it's Mystic Cure, Jolting Surge,
or you could get Rocket Dash. Now I will say I could also put Blessing of Youth in yours instead, which would give you 3d8 stamina points and a +5 enhancement bonus for speed for 2 rounds.
Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, probably do that one. That's pretty, yeah. And then that way you can just tell me I'm old and that I need this.
Wait. He needs the Blessing of Youth. I could give that to him. So it's same thing, but stamina, and you get to move 5 foot more.
Okay.
Sick.
This is also not using your spell slots.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I will, I guess, also do that. Take the Blessing of Youth. Just because healing, the swift action heal is pretty beautiful. So
Cool. And that is what Ozzy has come up for you.
Thank you, Oswald.
And then he goes to a little cabinet and opens it up, reaches in and pulls out 2 little cases. And he waddles back over to you and hands one case to each of you. And he says, now these aren't exactly all that high tech, but I do think that they will come in handy. And you crack open the cases, and they are earplugs, which will give you a +2 to your saves against sonic effects.
You're a legend. Why are they in such big cases?
No, they're like little plastic cases. Okay. They look like little like iPod headphone cases.
I thought they were like a briefcase.
No. Like
No, I was with Dane the whole time. I would completely understood what was going on.
I'm
there.
a freak.
They also give you a -5 to auditory perception checks as well.
Sick.
We're gonna spend the whole fight like, what?
What are you doing over there? And you have gathered up all of the bonuses and boons that your allies have created for you. What would you like to do for the rest of the day?
I guess search for speakers.
Sure. I will say the settlement is still pretty big, just by the fact that it is a walkable. If you want to, you're going to have to tell me what district you're going to try to search. You're not going to be able to do the whole place. So you have sort of the downtown, which is like where the church is, where you meet Jackal. You have the like common area, which is where the gardens are, and sort of like the markets. The bazaar, probably already good, considering the Jackal kind of went through it. You have the docks, and then you have the suburbs.
So I think like at night, the place that's going to be busiest is either Noise Cave or the suburbs, right? Like people are going to be home. We already know where Town Hall and everything is like very dead at night. We also know the docks are pretty dead at night, right?
Yeah, let's go to suburbia.
Yeah, I think suburbs.
Okay, great. So the way this is going to work is you're going to have to give me perception checks, and I'm going to be opposing them with stealth checks to see how well the villains have hidden there.
Okay. First, I don't know how many you want, but that's a 19 for me.
We're going to do 3 each. Your first search, Flit, you are going around sort of like the entrance way. There's like a little arch gate that leads into the suburbs, and you feel like this would be a prime spot to put. People are coming and going. You don't see one. You do not find one.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 30.
You know what? I won't even oppose that with a nat 20. Vlyn, as you're going in, there's sort of a kind of like a small parkette that branches out into the different streets. You find one under the bench.
I feel like Flit just like sat down for the sake of sitting down and was just like, wait a second, where would I put something?
I'm
under
really,
a good seat.
Really annoyed that he found one and I didn't. So I'm like very like fucking. So I'm like very frantically searching. That's
1-0. 1-0.
Well, watch this, and I go over. I see like a bush. That's an 11.
All right, I'll roll stealth. You start rummaging around in this bush, and you pull out a speaker.
See, 1-1. You never would have looked there.
I go over to like a one of those like free public library boxes. It's like take a book, leave a book.
Yeah.
And I roll a 19. That's a 29.
Jesus, okay.
Rolling hot. I can't wait to die to this fucking fight later.
This one was very easy because the glass box and the speakers are pretty big. Like it's taking up the entire like space for books. There are books just on the ground because they had to take them out. But yeah, you find another one.
2-1.
14. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I like prop myself up on someone's bin and I'm like in the gutter of the house. Like, got to be one in the gutter.
And there is. You find one.
2-all, Vlyn.
Yeah, okay. My last shot. Round number 3. This is the last one.
Shit, sorry. That's a fate roll.
Oh. Okay. Roll me.
It's been so long. It took me a hot second. I guess I'm D6, right?
I believe you are a D6.
6,
get a
baby.
6?
She's exploding.
Get my sheet up.
Oh no. Are you on a D8 yet, Vlyn?
Yeah, I think I'm on a D8. Yeah.
God, we've really escalated to D8s pretty quickly.
Noise cave blows up.
Hey, help us.
Here we go.
Okay, roll me a D20, please.
18.
Is that good or is that bad? Is that good or is that bad? Is that good or is that bad? We will never know.
Okay. As you are rummaging around through the suburbs, you hear these two guys. They seem to be like business sort of downtown guys. They've loosened their ties. They seem to maybe had a couple at the brewery, and one of them just says, they were like, yeah, you hear that they just approved a bunch more building permits? And the other guy's like, yeah. I'm excited. That means more money in our pockets. It means more room for people, more room for businesses. Exciting stuff happening on Dura Sancta.
If we expanded the city, or I guess we'll talk about this in the 10-minute rest, maybe.
That's a 27 for my last roll.
Damn, you're fucking rolling hot.
I rolled a 20, a 19, then a 17.
I have to get a nat 20 to hide this from you. I didn't. I got close. Got 17. Vlyn, where are you looking? Where do you find this last one?
I feel like I'm in the park and I'm looking around being like, where would I put a speaker? And I look up to like a lamppost in the middle of the park and I look in closely and the light bulb has been removed and there's just a speaker in the middle of the lamppost. And I'm like, and I climb up, get it, and I just smash all the ones we've found. 3-2. Game, set, and match.
Well, if each one we found was equal, but you kind of just pottered around the park where there are less people, whereas mine were found in high traffic areas, ergo they are more important. So it's probably more like 4-3.
You feel like you've gotten almost all of them. You figure out sort of the hiding methods pretty quickly, and it
great
becomes
hiders. Drago, did you hide these? These aren't great hiding spots.
It does feel like Drago's work.
Drago says, look, some of them might have been the one in the bookcase. That was me. That's Drago.
It seemed like you.
Also, the one in the gutter, I was trying to just kind of like huck it into the tree, and I missed, and it got stuck in the gutter. And I was like, hey, leave it where it lie.
And let me guess, you don't remember where you put the rest of them because that's the kind of guy you are?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you got most of mine.
Well, he also forgot he set them out at all last episode. So that's, it's in keeping with this man. He's so medium.
But yeah, he did say he didn't put any out, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he forgot. That's all right.
He's like, oh yeah.
He's like, oh, these speakers, these ones.
Yeah. I forgot we did this one.
Drago, I oscillate between tolerating you and hating you just so rapidly.
Yeah. That's what my mom used to say to me.
Mine too.
What is happening?
Well, every time you destroy a speaker, take a drink. I take a little drink.
It's still like 2 p.m.
This was pretty much your whole day. It is almost nighttime now. The sun is starting to set. You know that the noise cave, it's coming. You can hear in the downtown area, you can hear like music, like thumping.
All right. Let's go back to my place and get ready for the dance.
So I'm torn, Vlyn. I'm worried, I'm torn, I'm upset. I don't know what to do.
About what?
Well, we don't know when the nefarious deeds are going down, so we should probably get there early.
Oh no, that's something I would do. Are you sure?
I think it it would be terrible. It's not what you do. I think it'll make us stand out. I think it'll negatively impact us socially. But if we arrive late, who's to know when evil strikes? I think we should arrive midnight, 1. That's when a proper person arrives, you know?
That's when I should be asleep by then.
Doors open at 8:30, Vlyn. That's so early. We'll be the only people there. But what if that's the plan, to strike when no one's there? Or maybe they strike when everyone's there and we should arrive properly late. Like
How
normal.
about we go for 9 o'clock?
Oh, Vlyn.
How about we leave my place at 8:30?
Both of you give me perception checks.
That's a 19.
16. 19 wins.
Cool. This is, I think both of you kind of notice it. You notice that people are already leaving their house in like outfits. It looks
Everyone's
like people
lame.
Yeah, it looks like people are already heading out.
What is with this world? Why is everyone...
I love this town.
Nobody knows how to act. Quick, finish your flask and let's go.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Vlyn,
What?
do you want to be the sore thumb sticking out?
Oh, God.
The loose
This
tile?
this isn't a mighty fine IPA.
It is. It's a pretty darn good scotch, though.
Oh, God. This isn't good scotch.
It's great.
Both of you give me constitution or fortitude saves.
Oh, no.
I think my fortitude is really good. Yeah, it is.
Oh, no. It's a 6.
That's a 17, but it is a fated roll.
Oh, shit. All right. Roll me a D8, baby.
I got a 6. I'm hammered. I'm so skinny. Don't tell me you got an 8.
It's a 7. It's a 7.
Okay. All right. This is the first one where
Off the 7,
there's a catastrophe on the chart.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Roll me a D20, please.
Is 7 to 8
Oh, no.
one chart, or is there a 7 chart and an 8 chart?
7 to 8 is one chart.
Fuck, so it's as bad as rolling an 8.
No, what have I done?
Just no
Can you
exploding.
tell me what number's the bad one?
Yes,
Nope.
can you?
That's a 4. Oh, like that.
Okay.
He grinning.
I feel like I'm always grinning when you guys
Yeah.
roll numbers.
You were very stone-faced for the other one, actually.
It's because I had I needed to like update your dice and everything. I was doing work, spreadsheet work.
Bookkeeping.
Yeah, great. Something in the universe happens.
But yeah, I rolled a 17 of whatever
Got a
fortitude.
6.
Yeah, Flit, you're starting to feel a little tipsy.
I feel like I haven't really drank properly since I got here, and like it's like my old like party ways where I'm like drinking quickly and just try. I don't know. It's like you see a weird vibe of Flit. Like he's had a drink with you before, but now he's like kind of like just, it doesn't even look like he's enjoying it. He's just like drinking too much and his face is a little flushed and you can see he's like a little wobbly.
I will say, I'm not going to say you're hammered because if you keep drinking, you'll have to keep doing saves, but you're in your first step of drunkenness for the evening. Do you guys want to dress like at your home and head into with an outfit, or do you want to just go and get optimized?
Vlyn goes into his bedroom and comes out wearing the tuxedo from his wedding day.
What are you
always
wearing?
brings with him. My fancy clothes.
It's the wrong kind
Is it
of
like
fancy.
a full formal tuxedo?
It's a full formal tuxedo. It's got tails.
Space Jesus
What?
Christ.
Don't you wear nice? Don't you have to wear nice clothes to the club?
You see like Flit is wearing like this like a bunch of like leather straps almost like across his torso with like mesh underneath.
My.
And like he's got like these like streamer, almost like a cape of like luminous yellow streamers coming down from his back. Yeah, this is the attire.
Drago says, you got anything I could wear, maybe?
Aren't you staying in the closet? Aren't you hiding behind the
No,
coats?
we're bringing Drago. We need more eyes.
Okay, well, how big is Drago? Like a medium, normal sized person?
Absolutely average sized in every way.
Everything I have is going to be a little tight, and everything Vlyn has is going to be a little big. But tight is fashionable. I get him like these tiny, like lycra, like booty short things, and I've got more mesh, but this is all like bright green.
He squeezes into it. It's not a flattering look, but he's ready. Hold on, let me see if he's pulling it off. I'm gonna roll. Let's see how he's doing. That's a
Can I roll?
Yeah.
It's a nat what? Nat 1?
Nat 20.
Nat 20 he looks so good.
He looks
comes
so
out.
fucking good.
I'm just like, Vlyn, now that's what you wear to a rave.
Where's Drago? Where'd he go? Where'd this handsome raver come from?
We don't even need to optimize you. You are optimized. They won't even recognize you. You're glowing.
He's got like he's found these like giant like goggles as well. He's got like these big bug goggles.
Why? Where were you hiding that bubble butt?
There's nothing medium about that, Vlyn. Now I must say, no longer shall you be called Drago. Tonight, you're Dravo.
Sparkles just come shimmering off him.
I feel so drab all of a sudden.
I feel great. This is my favorite outfit.
It's okay. We'll optimize you heavily, Vlyn.
Cool. You guys are dressed, ready to go as you make your way to the noise cave. Unless there's anything you want to do prior to.
I don't think so.
Cool. As you're leaving the suburbs, you see Lacey, and she is wearing, this is the first time I think you've seen her in not Estrella clothes, and she's looking kind of like a babe.
Yeah.
She's wearing these white leather pants. She's got these like big, they're kind of like thigh-high combat boots. She's got these two sort of crossed belts on. She's got a crop top. She's got her hair in her sort of like signature ponytail, but it's a little higher. It's a little more like Ariana Grande now. And she's got some like pretty dramatic sort of like purple wing makeup on. She ready to club.
Damn, Lacey. I love the fit. I love the makeup. See, Vlyn, this is how you look good for a rave. This, Drago, or should I say Dravo?
Lacey, for a second, is like, is that Drago?
Right? Damn.
I like the idea of him literally just standing there, like almost like T-posing, but like just like idle animation, like he's not doing anything. Just
like, Lacey, you were almost best dressed. Who would have thought?
Almost.
Lacey gives him a very unsubtle up and down as she joins your party. As you guys are walking, she reaches into her sort of like little side purse and she flashes a VIP pass as well. Actually, sorry, 2 VIP passes. And she says, it took me a lot, but I was able to cash in some favors at Estrella, use some of my loyalty credits, and get these that they were offering.
You have loyalty credits at Estrella?
Yeah, it's like, you know, picking up shifts. You get things when you do an arrest. Yeah, I don't know. It's you know, it's Wade. Of course
like
we do.
Game?
You're incentivized to arrest for a loyalty program?
Yeah. I mean, they have to be just arrests, and if they lead to a prosecution and an incarceration, then yeah, you get points.
Seems dystopian.
Look, I'm not saying it's the best system, but it helped out here.
It helped out here, and that's all that matters to Flit.
And hey, look, if it helps you feel a little bit better about it, you do lose points for things like, you know, misconduct, unlawful
It's still pretty
arrests.
dystopian.
But slightly better than they used to be in 2025, maybe.
What happens if you're in the negative points?
You just can't buy things.
Well.
They're like little perks, you know. It's like you can turn in your loyalty points for like an extra day of vacation, or, you know, you get a free monthly pass to the vending machine. It's just little things.
We get points for fighting off the bat that one time?
No, you're not Estrella.
Can you give us points?
How do we get these points?
I'll see what I've got left over after using them for these.
Nice. All right, let's go to the club. We're all ready.
You see a huge line. However, there's a velvet rope and red carpet that says VIP, which you guys are able to skip the line.
Oh, finally, Vlyn, back where I belong.
As you are walking up, you hear there's these 2 huge fucking bouncers. One's an android, the other one is a Trox, which is like this 6-armed, 4-legged, like almost like Minotaur-esque creature. And the android is like, he's got a chest sort of like twice the size of a normal person, and they're both wearing these they're suits, but they're that material that sort of like, they look like oil slicks. So like when they move, they kind of like they change color. You hear one of them go, "There's no way you're legal age. Get out of here." And you see Des also sort of like dressed up. She's wearing these like big black overalls. She's got a like long sort of like fluffy, poofy sleeved blouse on. She's got pigtails in. She's got sort of like a mishmash of like all kinds of like colored gel bracelets on. And then she's got these like really bright light up platform shoes, and they kind of like shove her back and they say, "It's 19 plus, you know this. Get out of here, kid. Get out of here."
I'm pretty sure she's over 19. I'm gonna diplomacy. 20.
He looks and he just says, "Great random stranger vouching for a child. If she could produce some ID, then I'll believe her."
It was a 20.
You gotta have ID. That's it. That's the law.
Well, I did what I can.
The bouncer looks at the four of you and says, "You are all standing in the VIP line. I assume you've got ID and VIP passes, so let's see them."
Yes, sir.
The android scans your VIP passes as the Trox he uses all four of his arms to look at all four of your IDs and hands them back. "All right, guys, you're good to go. Get on in there."
I haven't been ID'd in so long. That was nice.
Yeah, usually people just know who I am.
Des looks at you for a second, sort of like, are you gonna help? Kind of, you know what I mean? Like she looks at you sort of.
I tried, but Dane doesn't like fun.
I point at Lacey and I secretly mouth, "She's a cop."
Oh, you're telling Des that Lacey's a cop.
I also whisper, "You know the blueprints."
She stops for a second. She thinks and she says, "I
can telepathy. Why am I whispering?"
She nods and is like, Give me a perception check.
We can probably use all the help we can get. That's a 29, baby.
As she nods, you see her sort of just her clavicle for a second ripple with a black substance.
Have I seen anything like that before?
It doesn't look like the arms, does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
You think that this might not be her, and this is a distraction of some sort.
Anyway, child, gotta go.
You feel in sort of between you feel two small hands on the small of your backs, sort of grabbing onto sort of the back of your shirts.
Oh, thank you, officer, bouncers. We're going to go party hearty now.
Yeah, get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Go.
I think there's ghosts. The ghosts from the haunted tower. They've come to the noise cave.
I telepathy. I'm like, it's Des.
I know. We just saw them. They're not.
No, the little hands on your back.
Thank God.
As soon as you guys are in the door, you hear a whoop, and she gasps for a second. She goes, "Oh my God, that fucking sucks." And then you hear as this black sort of whatever comes sort of skittering down the stairs after her and sort of wraps back around her and then disappears.
Nicely done.
Thanks. Ugh, takes a lot out of me though. And she's sort of panting as the five of you head down into the noise cave.
Let's get optimized.
Shall I get you a Shirley Temple?
Let me know when you guys want to put your earplugs in, just because I need to know when you have penalties to your stuff.
Yeah,
and when
not yet.
Okay.
I want to get optimized straight off the first thing when we get in.
Yeah, you walk in and there is this giant rock opening and it's completely black. And as you walk in, you take a couple steps into this absolute pitch blackness. Not even dark vision is showing you anything. And you hear sort of the drip, drip, drip echoing throughout this cave. And then you hear as in all the way at the back of this cave, it looks like it's miles long. You see a white light rapidly approaching you. From your left and right, there are these torches that go and the torches are lighting forward. This light is coming towards you and they meet in the middle and there's this explosion and you are temporarily blinded by this bright light. And your ears are ringing for a second, and then once everything settles down, you are standing inside this giant nightclub. All the walls are these rocky features. You see sort of small trickles of water running down it, the light reflecting off it. The floor itself is this polished granite. You see all the bars themselves are these marble countertops. It looks like you are in a cave, and the acoustics are incredible. When you walk in, you see a giant signboard. Before it was just DJ Flutterboy performing. Now it says opening act DJ Flutterboy, headliner Rhyme and Time, rhyme spelled R-I-M-E, and it's these two DJs standing side by side with their arms crossed, leaning into each other.
They look like Daft Punk.
They have Daft Punk vibes, but they're not wearing helmets, but they are wearing sort of
visors.
They're wearing like synchronized suits, and they have like those what's his name from Star Trek, like a Geordie sort of like eye visor, kind of like a Cyclops.
Yeah. All I can see in my head is the Daft Punk Fortnite experience for some reason.
Hey, let me tell you, strongly inspired by
by the transcendent experience of doing that.
Yeah.
Can I roll a check on these DJs? Because I do not only have profession DJ, but I also have my, when attempting profession or culture check to recall knowledge of other icons of your profession, it is decreased by 5, the DC.
For sure.
That's a 23 profession DJ. Actually, sorry, a 25. So technically 30.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you know who these guys are. They are a huge get. They are a massive group in the electronic music genre. Two things. They're known for like the fact that they both have a very unique style, and they build kind of like a looping pedal. If you've ever seen those guys perform live, like people who perform with looping pedals. So like they build where it's like they'll start with like one genre, and then the other guy will do another genre, and they keep like sort of like layering genres on top of each other until it sounds. There's a point usually in the middle where you're like, how is this going to sound good? And it needs to stop. And then they like do a big drop, and then it all just comes together.
So a real Griffin McElroy on DJ Hero.
Yes. Rhyme is this like crystalline woman. She's got this like shark blue hair, kind of like Goku style hair that goes up and then over. And she's wearing mostly blue. And then Time is a android who is covered in these like clockwork gears. Their midsection is just sort of a round ball that's connecting both his upper torso and his lower torso. And then all around the ball are these like gears that are protecting it. And then you could see sort of like chest. There's one on his neck. His cheeks are sort of like grinding and turning. And those are the headliners for the Noise Cave tonight, with an opening act by DJ Flutterboy.
I take a picture of that because it looks like I am playing with these legends. So
yeah,
I just very subtly like,
cool. Hit the optimization. What do you guys want to do? How do you want to optimize yourself?
I have a floating crown now. That's the symbol for credits in gold, just like, as if like there are just dollars circling my head as a crown almost. Can I emote? Like, can I do a thing where, like, let's say I hold my hands out, like credits start falling from them? Like, is that a service they offer?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it won't be real credits, but it'll be like hologram
obviously.
Credits. Yeah.
That's what I get. And just like a little refinement of my outfit. You know what I mean? Like maybe instead of just like hanging lank, my like streamers kind of like flow a little bit more dramatically, just like an enhancement to what was already there. Because I feel like I dressed up pretty well. But now I can emote, I got my crown, and my streamers are like a little bit more active.
Yeah, cool. Let's see if Lacey does anything. She doesn't. She's pretty confident and happy with her outfit. Let's see if Des does anything. She also doesn't. They're confident ladies who are happy with their choices. Drago's definitely not. He knows he's hit the jackpot. He's gotten what he
improve on perfection, right?
Yeah. Vlyn, are you optimizing?
I'm perfect.
Vlyn,
I am optimized.
Vlyn, I'm sorry. You do need...
What do you mean?
You need work.
I was told this is the most handsome I've ever looked.
What if we got her to like slice maybe a deep V in your tuxedo so that we can...
even think about it.
Just try it. Just try it. And she clicks her fingers and it's just like a plunging deep V.
No.
Look at your...
Oh, no.
The hint. Just the hint of some muscles. Ooh. And then maybe if we sparkle it up. Yes. Look, it's so sparkly.
My partners do love my rippling chest.
We all love your rippling chest. Let's be fair.
Okay. Lacey just kind of shrugs and nods.
Maybe like a crown of credits.
I was going to say a top hat that the top pops open and lightning comes out.
I'm just staring at you.
Or maybe a rabbit.
But maybe a crown of just lightning. That would be cool.
Or a bat comes out of it.
So maybe a crown of lightning.
Okay, we'll do the crown of lightning.
Maybe like when you do a pose, it makes thunder come out. You hear thunder sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe also a lightning pattern on your suit.
You're so fucking... Like, you look like someone hit random on a fucking character generation screen. Like, you're just a nightmare now.
I think it's perfect.
God.
I think it's perfect.
What have I become?
You are sort of all suited up as you make your way towards the dance floor, like the main part of the club. Someone runs up to you, Flit, and says, Oh my God, thank God you're here. Dude, you're supposed to go on in like 2 seconds. What the fuck are you doing down here? Come on, go. Get to the green room.
Vlyn, am I dreaming?
This is who do you think this is?
What do you mean? It's DJ Flutterboy. His picture is right there.
I look up. Where's my picture?
The display that was showing Rhyme and Time changes, and it's like opening act by DJ Flutterboy, and it's you.
I grab Vlyn, I pull him close. I'm like, am I dreaming? Is this real? This is
Hold on, bud. Is this a picture of like him since he's come to the colony? Or is this like an old photo? Like, does it look like this was snapped in secret?
It looks like a promotional photo.
Okay.
It was back when I used my father's photographer to take all these like increasingly cringe fucking cool. I'm like smoking 2 cigarettes in it.
Yeah, bud, I guess I'm confused.
I'm also confused. I thought I'd have to murder a man to get this back, but now I have it, which I'm very excited with, and I'm going to be a great performing act. But also, I don't think this is a good thing because they shouldn't want to unleash my musical mastery upon everybody because it'll blow them clean out of the water.
Hey, dude, let's go. Green room now. We got to get you up there and sort it out.
I definitely don't think I should do this. I'm walking backwards. I'm going with him. I shouldn't do this. No, this seems like a bad call, actually.
Just make sure you put in your earbuds. Just make sure you
pop the earbuds in.
Des runs up beside you and she says, I'm his entourage. I'm like his tech support. So he needs me to,
Wire girl. Everyone needs one.
Yeah, I don't care. Let's go. And he grabs the two of you and he starts pushing you off to the side into like a little service tunnel.
We should probably get close to the DJ stage in case Flit fucks this up real bad. Or no, we should probably use it as a distraction. We should probably investigate. We have to get close to the VIP booth and see who's up there. We have to try to make contact with Cleo.
Yeah, as you go in, you see Cleo is on the dance floor and she bopping. She just kind of like vibing. She dancing, but she seems like hyper aware. Like you can tell like her eyes are darting around.
All right, I have to go undercover. And I start grooving my way to the dance floor to try to get close to her.
Yeah, Lacey and Drago say, we'll hang back, but we'll watch you. You hear Drago's VIP counter just blink, 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 blink. His little thing is like flashing green.
Drago, no.
Too powerful.
As you get closer to Cleo, she clocks you right away, Vlyn. She grabs you by the hand and pulls you in, and she begins dancing like right up on you. And she leans in and she says, we got big problems.
Yeah, Flit is about to DJ?
I know that. I set that up for him.
My God, he's the happiest boy, but is that a good idea? What's going to happen to him? What happened to your brother?
Yeah, he might be the only thing that's standing between us and a real bad situation. I'm going to lay it out for you, Mr. Vlyn again.
That's my name.
It's about to get real bad in here, real fucking fast. And
shit,
the only people who can stop it are us. Because everyone in here right now is Julianed.
They've all been Julianed already? We put my headphones in right away.
You hear the sound stops. The lights drop to a dim. And then a spotlight appears on a platform above. As it descends from the ceiling, you hear, "What is up, Noise Cave?" And you hear the crowd just lose their mind. And standing on the platform is Julian Sterling. He's wearing a blue, sparkly suit, perfectly fitted. His hair has been gelled back. He's got these big sunglasses on, and he says, "We are here tonight to celebrate a collaboration between the people of Castle Mall, a new planet coming out of nowhere, and we are going to build something new, something fresh, something cool, something that's never been done before, or at least successfully." And everyone in the crowd laughs. But first, I'm going to put on the best show you have ever seen. On one side, and he points to the left side of the room, spot. And you see Rhyme and Time standing at these two DJ decks that are like floating. And he says, "We have EDM electronic legends, Rhyme and Time. On the other side," and he points to the other side of the room, Flit, a spotlight blinds you. Des and you are both of the stage just sort of like covering your eyes from the lights. And he says, "DJ Flutterboy?"
This is gonna be good, guys. I hope you're ready for a massacre, because that's what tonight is.
When he says my name, I'm the only one who cheers.
Woo! No, gets my boy!
When he says that it's going to be a massacre, Vlyn, you feel everyone in the audience and in the crowd turn towards you and look at you.
Shit!
And the crowd parts ways, and 3 people step in through it. They're wearing similar blue suits like Julian is, and it's Paul, Bosch, and Strega. Cleo says, I'm really sorry, but I'm not a fighter, so I'm going to be up there. And she teleports up to the platform. Flit, you feel an expulsion of energy as Cleo stands behind you and says, I hope you're as good as you say you are, because you're really gonna need it. And Julian shouts out, he says,
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Noise Cave. Deck versus deck. It's gonna be a bloodbath.